Hello, welcome. It's Tuesday. Whoa, time is flying on very quickly. So, we need a shave. Well, I do. 3 days of growth. So what are we using? I wanted to use something very mentholated because the weather has completely changed since the last couple of days. It's become very warm since this Saturday. But I would like to try something. So I am bringing a mentholated soap. It is Proraso green, very back to basic sort of soap. This was my first one. This is the soap that began the entire journey for me into traditional wet shaving. This is what's left, not much. But I reckon there is many shaves left in this. And I am also scooping. So, good soap. It does have a tendency sometimes to leave my skin, that's me, kind of dry. So I figured why not try to work with that and try to work around it. So the pre-shave is going to be quite different. We're going to get to that. Got the soap lathered up in the yucky plastic bowl with the Frank Shaving G4 knot. Very long and nice hand. Look at these peaks. It's going to be great. So, the razor of choice is the Parker 74R. And in it, I have the Wilkinson Sword standard blade. It closes and then it has that quarter turn to tighten everything up. And everything looks great. I have a tendency to use this quite often. That's it. I really wanted to show you this result if it works. No, not yet. I have to unwrap this. This is the pre-shave I'm going to use, or try to use. I shaved with this a couple of videos ago. It did work. It was very dissipating, so you had to be quick. So it wasn't a luxurious shave. The scent on the other half is. Now, due to that, it's almost completely gone. Perhaps you can slightly get a scent that says floris right there. So we're going to wet the face, put on this, and see what it does to the shave and the feel of Proraso in general as the post-shave feel. Because I have a tendency to feel quite dryish, but we'll see. We'll wet the face, and I did do a face wash just before turning on the camera, so that my face is nice and clean. So that will hopefully be cause of any irritation. So what we'll do, we'll just wet it. Good. And we'll simply rub it against here. Circular motions, just like the PAA cube. I'm going to hold it with two hands because it's very slippery right now. I do not want to drop this. Alright. So there we go. We'll wet hands and rub it in before we apply the lather. This will hopefully add hydration and a lot of slickness to the Proraso, which would make it an absolute treat. Hopefully. That's the idea. Don't know if this is going to last at all. But I appreciate this is going to be working very well. So, here comes the Proraso. Hopefully it will not make the Proraso dissipate. It shouldn't. In theory, it shouldn't. Proraso to me is a very nice scent. There's a reason why many people like it. Some people don't. Parker 74R, let's wet it. Let's see how we do. It doesn't seem to dissipate. Let's go with the green here. Now, this blade and this razor is a very smooth and comfortable shave. Very nice slickness. Second use on this blade, by the way. So, very nice first pass, I must say. So this weekend we went to the beach. It was very nice. A bit cold, but you know, the kids enjoyed it. But it was fun. We had a blast. They were very good helping me with some practical stuff that needed to be done. So, very nice slickness. So yeah, and especially both my children, they were extremely helpful. And we just see that my son is having a difficult time. You could see how important it was for him to feel helpful. And he is helpful, enjoys and likes to help, and be given a job of which he can cope the boundaries of it. Obviously, none of us likes him in a job where we do not understand, boundaries and how to do it and why to do it and how to do it properly. So it was a wonderful day. Also yesterday helped me with a lot of stuff as well. We're family, so one of our key focuses is that we help each other. because that's what a family is supposed to do: help each other and support each other. Now, this has actually toned, for me, this pre-shave, because I usually use a pre-shave with menthol in it, so this has actually toned down the menthol level that I'm used to expect from Proraso. But that was to be expected, kind of, because we're actually missing out on a menthol sort of product. As a pre-shave, it seems to be doing okay. Nice, okay, across the grain here. Sort of additional glide. Sorry, I was focused there. Not drying at all as the Proraso tends to do with me, with my skin. I can still feel that added slickness from the cefiro pre-shave. Obviously, it's not meant to be used as a pre-shave. But seems to be doing the job very nicely. Nope, little weeper there. Do one final pass and see how post-shave is going to feel like. I'm actually getting, also throughout the shave, the cefiro scent sort of mixing in with the Proraso. But if you can live with the menthol being toned down, this is good pre-shave quality. If not, you could use sort of the sterling pre-shave or the cube to add the lather, or perhaps even head slick as well. Perhaps we'll try that one day. So let's see how we do. Yeah, so we've actually, well, I have actually ordered some suitcases, which has not arrived yet. So, and well, there's still a couple of weeks till we go on a little trip, but still, it should have been here on Friday. Now it's Tuesday, so. Well, nice slickness actually still left. So, I'll do a face wash and I'll welcome back at the post shave. So, welcome back. Nice face wash. Weeping there, a little irritation there. Otherwise, everything seems to be doing okay. BBS shave, very nice indeed. Yeah, I'll put on some Thayer's Witch Hazel unscented. It's a bit foggy. That's because I've added menthol to it. So while it's doing its job, we'll recap in reverse what we use until we put on some Proraso white aftershave. Just put on some face with hazel with menthol, a nice cooling effect on the skin. What else do we use? We use the Parker 74R with the Wilkinson sword blade in it. I've got company over here. Nice razor. Be mindful of the angle. Might get too tuggy if the angle isn't completely right. In my experience with this now. The blade performs wonderful. It does have the infamous Proraso film on it, so be mindful of that when you clean it. We use the Yaki plastic ball and the frac shaving G4 26mm knot. It's supposed to be, it seems like a 24, but that's what it says on the internet. The logo isn't worn off yet. It is protruding. It is sort of carved into the brush very nicely. Good backbone on this one. So if you want a synthetic brush with a good backbone, this is a great shave for you. Also very nice long handle. Sits nicely in your hand. And no, I'm not paid to say any of this. This is a good brush, and I enjoy it. What else did we use? We used Proraso green to see how the post shave feel would change if we use a different pre-shave, and I must say right now it's feeling absolutely gorgeous. I do have a few weepers right here, and that was me. The angle was wrong, so I cut myself right here. Perhaps putting on a bit more face will help a bit. Calm that down. There you go. Perhaps they'll stop in a minute or two. What else did we use? Yeah, sort of the star of the show of today is the Floris cefiro. How to do it like that? Hand soap. And I must say, if I wanted a shave with Proraso, it had a bit tiny better glide and you know, to it. My skin feels absolutely gorgeous. Feels clean. This is what's left in the bowl. But the tendency to kind of dissipate is kind of robbed a bit off on the Proraso. Not much, but just a tiny bit. Yeah, seems to have stopped. So, nothing left to do but to put on in the glass bottle the Proraso green pre-shave, aftershave, sorry, not pre-shave. I wish you a very nice Tuesday and a good week, and I'll see you hopefully on Saturday, or when I get in shaving. Oh, that's good stuff. A bit more. Nice menthol. So, watch out for yourself. Goodbye.